Hello everyone, it's Jessica. For my subscribers, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to do my Walt Disney World haul from my last trip. I went February 17th through the 22nd, so it was the last weekend of Festival of the Arts, and I just want to show you what I picked up. I decided to do a little bit of a different backdrop, and you can kind of see a little bit of my mug collection back there. Very small portion of my mug collection. And I will be, of course, adding more cups to my collection. So let's get started. I want to show you what I bought. So the first thing I'll show you, I went to Disney Springs and I made a stop at the new M&M store. I myself don't eat M&Ms. I'm not a chocolate person, but my son loves them. And his birthday's coming up in April, so I bought him a couple of things. The first is he loves to golf. So I got him the little M&M with the tees, the golf ball and the tees. So he'll be super excited for that. Actually, my apartment complex has a 3-hole golf course on it. So we do a lot of golfing when he's here in the summer. He does more of the golfing than I do. I hit a ball. I wouldn't call it golfing. And then I also got him this shirt. There's the front. And then the back has the other colors. So just a cute little fun summer shirt for him. He'll be here the last week of March, so I will give that to him when he's here to visit. The next thing I will show you is a little cup I got from Festival of the Arts. This was actually at one of the food booths, and it came with, I think it was a passion fruit mango smoothie, something like that. It was not alcoholic, but you got this cute little cup with the smoothie. So I thought that was a neat little purchase to get, and the smoothie was delicious. Back to Disney Springs. I ate at a couple new restaurants for the first time, one being Homecoming. So I bought this with some of their moonshine, upscale down south. I did a combination of the strawberry lemonade and the sweet tea moonshine to make a spiked Arnold Palmer, and it was amazing. And the other item, I went to Wine Bar George for the first time, and I got myself a little corksicle. I don't remember the exact name of the drink that I got, but it was supposed to be similar to a lime Dole Whip. And the waitress was like, just so you know, it's really tart. And I said, that's okay, I like tart. And it was, but it was amazing as well. And she did say that if you bring these back and order from the basket, which is like their little quick service, you can get a discount on like a refill. I don't know if that's the same with the Homecoming bottles, but I'll bring it along just in case, because they also have a little shine bar where they serve drinks and you don't have to go in and eat at the restaurant. So bought a couple of cups that came with drinks, but you make a nice souvenir. All right, the infamous Disney packaging. So I got the Walt Disney World, the new Starbucks tumbler. It's got the old version of the castle, which a lot of people, when it came out, were like, wait a minute. But I like it. It's got the nice top with the straw, little Starbucks lady on the back. So definitely can use that for work. And then I also got the water cup. This is the newer style. The colors are a little more pastel than the old version and a little more cartoonish, I guess you could say. And I had the old version, but I had to get the new one now. So this has Hollywood Studios Animal Kingdom, Epcot, oh, and there is Magic Kingdom. And I take these to work for my water cup because they're nice and big and gotta drink lots of water. It's got the Starbucks on the back because I need more cups. Not really. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, another cup. Surprise, surprise. So this is Pop Century, where I stayed. We've actually stayed there a couple times, and I've never been able to find a cup for the resort. They've had shot glasses. I would have preferred a coffee cup, but when I saw this, I grabbed it right away. I was like, finally, a cup I could use. So there's the back. It's got the bowling pin and the cassette tape. What else do we got here? Looks like a record. Oh, an afro with a mustache. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Move it a little closer. It says Totally Awesome. So yay, I finally got a Pop Century cup. Because in December when we went, we stayed at Art of Animation, and I was able to get this. But like I said, up until that point, I hadn't been able to get anything at Pop Century. So even though it's a different style cup, that's fine. I'm just happy to have something. But that's the one I got from Art of Animation in December. The next item is from Oga's Cantina. The bartender threw in a ton of coasters in my bag because apparently he thinks I like to leave drinks lying around the house on the tables. No, he was nice. He was great. He's just like, here, take some coasters. So they got like Ewok on there, little cocktail, a bunch of different ones. It's got the same back. This one. Is that all of them? Yeah, just, oh, that's it. I thought there was more different ones. There's just so many in there. And one of the drinks I got while I was there, which you'll see on a vlog coming up, it was the Yub Nub. And I opted to keep the cup that it came in. On the menu, it only gives you the price with the cup, but you can get it without. You don't, you know, if you don't want to spend that much, you can get the drink without having to get the cup. But here is the cup from the Yub Nub. So it's got the little Ewoks on there. It's a beautiful, and you know, it's ceramic. It's a beautiful cup. And like, I'm gonna pass up a cup, as you can see. So yeah. You know, and I think that's just the thing. You go to these places and you get the option to take, you know, get a drink that you already want, and then you can pay a little extra to get a souvenir to go with it. So why not? Do all the unwrapping again. Which, in all honesty, I appreciate, because it did have to go in my luggage. I did take a plane this time. Sometimes let me stop that for a second. Sometimes we do drive, and then all this wouldn't be necessary. But I did fly this time, so I do appreciate them carefully packaging everything. Okay, now get the noise out of there. So over winter break, we watched the movie Soul and absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. I thought the message was really good. Just a really fun movie. My son sometimes has a hard time sitting through movies because he's on the autism spectrum. I might have mentioned that before. But he sat through the whole thing. He loved it. We laughed. It was fantastic. So I got, yet again, another cup. Mr. Mittens. Ooh, you can see a good reflection in there. I just thought it was so cute. And I love the character from the movie. So I got the Mr. Mittens cup, and I was about to make some coffee tonight. I don't have to work tonight, but I still like to somewhat stay on the same sleeping schedule as much as I can, unless I'm on vacation. Obviously, I'm not going to stay awake all night at Disney or something like that, but it's just easier for my own mental health to stay on the same sleep pattern on my nights off if I'm not doing anything. So it's a little after midnight, but I will be having my first cup of coffee. So I'm going to rinse this out, and this will be my coffee cup tonight. Now, when I went, I said, I'm not going to buy any ears. I don't need any more ears unless they have the Tower of Terror ears, which I've been looking for forever. But I knew that probably wasn't going to happen, and it didn't. Of course, they're gone. So it's like, good, I don't need any more ears. Then, of course, went to Raglan Road. I had my Loki shirt on. I had my Loki backpack. I had I was all greened out on my way to Raglan Road. I thought it'd be perfect to wear that outfit there because it's Irish green. And I was walking through the stores, and I had a maroon set of ears on, and then I bought these. Because I was wearing all green, it kind of made sense. I was like, oh, fine. And we, annual pass holders got additional 10%, so they were 30% off. That's going to be my justification. So I did pick up a pair of ears, and they are really pretty. I do love them. I'll wear them again for sure. But really went with the intent, unless they were the Tower Terriers, not to get any, but then it happened, as it always does. But again, they're beautiful. I love them. And it totally made the outfit. I mean, Loki with wine-colored ears, this just made more sense. So, all right. Next, let's talk about, oh, just kidding. One thing to mention, keep an eye out for free souvenirs when you go to Disney. One thing I love to do at Animal Kingdom is the Animation Academy and the Animation Experience. And we do it every time. It's so much fun. It makes me feel like I can draw when I can't. But it's a fun souvenir to take home. So this was what we made. Scar. And so far I've lucked out and have not made any duplicates yet. Because that's the thing, you don't know what's going to be at what class, and it changes for every class. So I know eventually there'll be some duplicates, but that's okay. So it's 20 to 30 minutes. They give you they give you a board, a pencil, which you get to take, another free souvenir, and then you get to bring your drawing home. So it's just something fun and free to do, and you get to take home a little piece of Disney animation. So I highly recommend it. Even my son has made a couple. He enjoys it too. And like, there's starter lines on the page, and they make it really simple, and you think, man, I should be able to draw like that all the time, but it's just not how that works either. So the whole reason I went on this trip was because I wanted to go to Festival of the Arts. So I picked up my passport, again, free. So it just has all the food booths listed. I did the colorful cuisine, which is you buy one of each of these foods, they give you a stamp, and then you get a free item at the end, which was a sugar cookie that looked like a painter's palette. That's just something fun to do. Gives you the opportunity to try some new foods that you may not usually try, and I enjoyed it. That'll be coming up on my Epcot vlog, which I'm working. I think I just completed my first day vlog, which was a fun experience. So I'm not going to put it out right away because I want to kind of spread it out from my other videos and stuff, but I might get the hang of it. It's going to take a little bit, but I'm working on it. So at Festival of the Arts, they also have, and this is where I got Academy, Animation Academy. It's not something they usually have at Epcot, it's just for this festival. So it's at the American Gardens Theater. They do it twice a day, and they'll teach you how to draw a Disney character. The Animal Kingdom, you're going to always draw an animal of some kind. This is just a variety of Disney characters. So the day I was there, we did Stitch. And these papers are a little bit smaller than the other ones, but still they give you a board pencil. You can keep the pencil if you want it. But then another free souvenir to take home. So, little fun thing to do again. I love those classes. They're great. Oh, I will mention too, if you don't want to keep your pencils, like at Animal Kingdom, they have a bin you can put them in, and they ground them up, I think, for like some sort of compost or words fail me, but like for the animals to walk on or stuff like that. So, and anyway, they do recycle them. If you decide not to keep them because of COVID, they can't reuse them, and they're not going to disinfect a little tiny golf pencil. So moving on. Because I went the very last weekend of the festival, pretty much all the festival merchandise was sold out, unfortunately. So I did get this Festival of the Arts magnet because that was really the only thing there that I kind of wanted. They had a couple pins and they had phone cases, but nothing that interests me. But I can always use a magnet, and it's a nice big one. So, and I do like it. It's got Figment on there painting. So at least it's something to bring back from the festival that didn't cost me a ton of money. So I'll be thankful for that. And then the last two things, went to an art festival. I'm gonna bring home some art. My walls are very blank in my living room. So I kind of went with the intent that I was gonna buy at least a couple things to put on my wall. I knew I couldn't afford like big massive paintings, but at least a little bit of something to spruce it up a little bit. So the first one, I bought two things at the Thomas Kincaid area little section, but this one is a Eric Dowdle? Oh, sorry. And they do come with a certificate of authenticity. And this one is the Mickey Safari. So it's got Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, Donald, and Daisy. And it's kind of, you know, just jungle themed. So it's got some bugs and a cheetah and a monkey, beetles, little beetles down there. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and I can't see. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute. There's a snake up there, birds. And it had all the OGs on there. So I thought it was kind of fun. And then the other piece that I bought, again, it's got the certificate of authenticity. This is the Thomas Kincaid. And it is Sleeping Beauty. And there's the fairies, castle. She's in her blue. And it's just so beautiful. And it's matted. It was hard to pick which one to get, let me tell you. I walked around for quite a while debating. They had some of the Little Mermaid that were beautiful as well. I think a Snow White. I'll take it out of the bag now. Sometimes they have hidden things on the side, but here's a better look at it. But here is the reason I went with Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty was the very first movie that my mom and my cousin, because they parents, but my dad didn't go. The very first movie I saw in theaters was Sleeping Beauty. So kind of had a little bit of a sentimental meaning for me. She's not one of my favorite princesses right now. That's Merida and Rapunzel, but I still love Aurora. And it brought back some interesting memories for me. So, funny story. It's embarrassing for me, but I'll tell it anyway. At the end of the movie, I was distraught, to say the least, crying hysterically. And they're like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "She died." And they're like, "She came back to life." And I'm like, "No, you can't do that. She died." And I was mortified. So it's kind of a running joke in the family that I shouldn't watch Disney movies. But of course, I got over it, and I am now a Disney fanatic. So my love of Disney started a little strange. And maybe that's why I got into healthcare, be it later in life, but who knows? It's just kind of one of those funny stories. I was so upset because she died, and they were just so embarrassed because I was crying hysterically walking out of the theater, and cause I'm like, "No, you can't come back to life. That's not how this works. Like, she's dead." So anyway, I won't tell the embarrassing story about my brother who had a meltdown for a different movie later in life, but we were very emotional children. I don't know. Maybe that's why I still get choked up every time I see fireworks at Disney or the castle or my favorite characters. I'm a wreck when it comes to Disney. But now it's happy tears when I'm there. So I'm not sad anymore. I understand it is now just a cartoon and whatnot. But anyway, sorry, I just made a long story long. But that is why, of all the paintings, I went with this one, because it's a little blast from the past, and this movie does have special meaning for me, and I can laugh about it now, but it's still the first movie I saw in the theaters as a young girl. So anyway, and it's just a beautiful painting. Are you team pink or team blue? I guess I don't really care, to be honest. I'm used to seeing her in her pink, but she's got the blue on in the painting, and it's gorgeous. So Aurora can wear whatever she wants to wear, and it can be tie-dye swirl. I don't care. She's gorgeous no matter what. So anyway, that is my little Disney haul from my last trip. Oh gosh, sorry, this video is getting long. I'll wrap it up. I will have my vlogs coming out soon from my last trip. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. I'll have more unboxings, vlogs, all that stuff coming up. I did just order a couple items that I will share once they come in as well. Yeah, so until next time, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below, team pink, team blue, if you liked any of the items. If you have any questions about Festival of the Arts, I'd be happy to answer them, or about how the parks were in general. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.